Howdy! Welcome to Aspire Mountain Academy. I'm Professor Curtis, your instructor for this course in Introductory Statistics. In less than 10 minutes, this video describes how to convert any normal distribution into a standard normal distribution. Let's get started. So, non-standard normal distributions obviously are not standard normal distributions, and they differ from standard normal distributions in important ways. The first is that the mean may not be 0. It may also be that the standard deviation is not 1. And it could be that neither the mean or the standard deviation conforms to those requirements that we have to have for the standard normal distribution. Recall that for a standard normal distribution, the mean has to be 0 and the standard deviation is not 1. So if either or both of those conditions is not met, then what we have is a non-standard normal distribution. Now there's a simple conversion that's going to allow us to standardize any normal distribution so that the same methods that we saw previously can be used. Let's go over how to do that. So the simple equation that we're going to need to convert a non-standard normal distribution to the standard normal distribution is simply our z-score equation. Remember when we talked about standard normal distributions, we said that the random variable values here on the horizontal axis, these are z-scores. So if you're given z-scores for a normal distribution, you know right away that you have the standard normal distribution. Well, then it shouldn't be a surprise that we're using that z-score equation to convert a non-standard normal distribution into the standard normal distribution. Of course, we can also go the other way. If we have a standard normal distribution and we want to convert it back to the non-standard normal distribution, we just rearrange our z-score equation to solve for x, and then we have an equation that helps us to make the conversion going the other way. So, if we want to convert from a normal distribution to a standard normal distribution, we'll use our z-score equation. If we want to go the other way, then we simply rewrite our z-score equation so that we can go the other way. Let's look at an example of how this is done to illustrate how this works. So let's say we have a non-standard normal distribution with a mean value of 1010 and a standard deviation of 20. We're going to apply this simple conversion procedure that we just described to show you how this works. So to start with, we're going to have a table where we list all our different values from the non-standard normal distribution, and then we're going to fill the table in with the corresponding values for the standard normal distribution. So first we're going to select a random variable to convert. Let's just start with the one here on the left edge, 950. So I'm going to put that here in my table. And then I'm going to apply my conversion equation. So remember, to go from the non-standard to the standard normal distribution, I have to use that z-score equation. So there's my z-score equation, and I'm going to put in the values that I have in this instance. The random variable that I've selected is 950. The mean value is 1010, and I have the standard deviation on the bottom of my fraction, which is 20. So I punch those numbers out, and out comes -3. So I'm going to put that there in my table. Then I'm going to repeat that for as many other values as I want. So let's just go down the line. The next value that we see there listed on our non-standard normal distribution is 970. So again, I'm going to take my z-score equation and I'm going to plug my numbers in. So now I've got 970 instead of 950, and when I calculate this out, I get -2. So I'm going to put -2 here in my table. Next, we have the rest of the values, and so it goes. So I can continue on and do the math for each of those individual values and convert them into a standard normal distribution. And that's really all there is to it. Now, I can go the other way. If I have a standard normal distribution and I want to get to this specific non-standard normal distribution, I can do that by rearranging the values in my z-score equation. The mean and the standard deviation values that you use have to be for that particular non-standard normal distribution that you're looking for. And when you do that, you can convert the standard normal distribution into any particular non-standard normal distribution that you want. And that brings us to the end of this lecture. I hope you found it helpful. You can find more mini lectures for this and other courses at AspireMountainAcademy.com. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.